gathering the silica out of the fire, glowing in a beautiful orange desire. It isn't a solid, it isn't a stream. It's something suspended inside of a dream. Our love is a gather of molten glass, watching the incandescent minutes pass, rolling it smoothly on the metal bench. A fiery thirst that we quietly quench, shaped by the breath from the depth of the lung. A gorgeous vocabulary sitting on the tongue. We can make it a vessel, we can make it a sphere, as long as the temperature keeps us right here. To the pressure, it yields to the heat. A physical poetry, totally complete. If it cools down too fast, it will shatter and break. So we keep it warm for the masterpiece's sake. Our love is a gather of molten glass, watching the incandescent minutes pass, rolling it smoothly on the metal bench. A fiery thirst that we quietly quench, shaped by the breath from the depth of the lung. A gorgeous vocabulary sitting on the tongue. We can make it a vessel, we can make it a sphere, as long as the temperature keeps us right here. Watching the incandescent minutes pass, rolling it smoothly on the metal bench. A fiery thirst that we quietly quench, shaped by the breath from the depth of the lung. A gorgeous vocabulary sitting on the tongue. We can make it a vessel, we can make it a sphere, as long as the temperature keeps us right here. Torn from the root in a heavy storm, losing the original biological form, tossed in the waves of a violent sea, a brutal and a beautiful destiny. The water is acting as the ocean's sculptor, a powerful salty and a grand engulfer, stripping the bark and rounding the edge, washing it up on the sandy ledge. Bleached by the sun to a silvery gray, all of the roughness is sanded away. It doesn't look anything like a tree now. a masterpiece carved by a watery vow. The water is acting as the ocean's sculptor, a powerful salty and a grand engulfer, stripping the bark and rounding the edge, washing it up on the sandy ledge. The beaker was sitting completely inert, a stagnant emotion in a quiet herd. The elements resting, refusing to change, a perfectly boring and a normal range. But you are the catalyst dropped in the glass, watching the magical reactions pass. You lower the energy needed to start a sudden explosion deep in the heart. You don't get consumed in the fiery heat, you just make the process completely complete. A single drop alters the whole composition, a beautiful chemical sweet expedition. The liquid turns instantly from clear to a blue, and I owe the entire reaction to you. The temperature rises, the bubbles appear, the stagnant reality begins to clear. But you are the catalyst dropped in the glass, watching the magical reactions pass. You lower the energy needed to start a sudden explosion deep in the heart. You don't get consumed in the fiery heat, you just make the process completely complete. A single drop alters the whole composition, a beautiful chemical sweet expedition. Dropped in the glass, watching the magical reactions pass. You lower the energy needed to start a sudden explosion deep in the heart. You don't get consumed in the fiery heat, you just make the process completely complete. A single drop alters the whole composition, a beautiful chemical sweet expedition. Just a single drop, making the heartbeat pop. The perfect reaction. porch by a nylon string, waiting for the weather to make them sing. Hollow little tubes of an aluminum shine, creating a melody totally divine. Listen to the whispering of silver chimes, ringing in a sequence of beautiful rhymes, played by the breath of the wandering breeze, a random perfection that aims to please. No sheet music and no metronome, just the sweet sound of an empty home, striking together in a delicate kiss, a solitary moment of absolute bliss. Sometimes it's frantic when the storm is near, but mostly it's a lullaby, gentle and clear, tinkling softly while the world goes to sleep. A promise that the atmosphere promises to keep. Listen to the whispering of silver chimes, ringing in a sequence of beautiful rhymes, played by the breath of the wandering breeze, a random perfection that aims to please. No sheet music and no metronome, just the sweet sound of an empty home, striking together in a delicate kiss, a solitary moment of absolute bliss. You pour the coffee before I even ask, a beautifully choreographed daily task. We move through the kitchen in a fluid dance, a masterclass of a subtle romance. The vocabulary rests in the back of the mind. This is the rarest of treasures to find. Everything beautiful is left unspoken, a perfect circle that is never broken. Communication in a single sigh. The truth is hiding in the open eye. Words can be clumsy and words can be cheap, but this is a language we naturally keep. A dialect spoken in the touch of a hand, a poetry only we understand. Everything beautiful is left unspoken, a perfect circle that is never broken. Communication in a single sigh. The truth is hiding in the open eye. With all of my soul, needing the tension right out of the palm, finding a rhythmic and physical calm, learning the lesson of the baker's patience, waiting for the quiet and the slow inflations. You cover the dough with the dampened cloth and step away from the bubbling broth. You cannot command it to suddenly rise. It happens hidden from the waking eye. Surrender control to the air and the heat to make the creation completely complete. The volume is doubling while I sit in the chair, a microscopic miracle breathing the air, punching it down just to build it again. A beautiful cycle of the loss and the gain, learning the lesson of the baker's patience, waiting for the quiet and the slow inflations. You cover the dough with a dampened cloth and step away from the bubbling broth. You cannot command it to suddenly rise. It happens hidden from the waking eye. Surrender control to the air and the heat to make the creation completely complete. Just let it rest. It knows what is best. Rising slow. Just let it rest. It knows what is best. Rising slow. Just let it rest. It knows what is best. Rising slow.
The map is a series of beautiful rings, showing the elevation of the natural things, translating the mountains right onto the flat. I love looking at your geography like that. My fingers are tracing the contour lines, following the slopes and the sweet inclines, reading the topography of your quiet skin, knowing exactly the valley I am in. A peak on the shoulder, a dip on the spine, a physical landscape completely divine. I navigate the darkness without any light, because I memorized the map. tracing the contour lines, following the slopes and the sweet inclines, reading the topography of your quiet skin, knowing exactly the valley I am in. Are tracing the contour line, following the slopes and the sweet incline, reading the topography of your quiet skin, knowing exactly the valley I am in. Tracing a rough little boulder covered in dust, a surface of gray and a surface of rust. Nobody looks at it twice on the ground, just another rock that was easily found. But crack it wide open and look at the core, a sparkling galaxy resting and sure, a hidden amethyst shining inside, a beautiful secret trying to hide, purple geometry catching the light, a gorgeous surprise in the middle of the The outside is weathered to handle the storm, to keep the interior beautifully warm, a crystalline sanctuary built in the deep, where all of the magical frequencies sleep, a hidden amethyst shining inside, a beautiful secret trying to hide, purple geometry catching the light, a gorgeous surprise in the middle of the night.
Time is a river, watch how it flows, catching the frequency meant for the blind, leaving the weight of the gravity behind. Bathing in the liquid gold, stories that are never told, melting like a sugar cube, lost inside this infinite groove. Whispers of velvet are painting the room, washing away the invisible gloom. Nothing is solid, everything bends. Where does the beginning meet with the end? Bathing in the liquid gold, stories that are never told, melting like a sugar cube, lost inside this infinite groove. Let it melt, let it spill, time is standing still. Liquid gold. The clouds are glazed and painted by the dawn. The darkness of the evening is withdrawn. A fragile kind of blue is breaking through, a masterpiece created just for you. One touch could shatter all the atmosphere. A beautiful and captivating feel, looking at the porcelain skies above. A canopy of solitary love, flawless and susceptible to break. A vision for the solitary's sake. Fragile little rim where the light is getting beautifully dim. I wanna hold the sky inside my palm and bathe inside the everlasting calm. The porcelain skies above, a canopy of solitary love, flawless and susceptible to break. A vision for the solitary's sake. Don't break the glass, let the morning pass. Porcelain Someone's pulling the thread from the wooden cord, dropping it softly right onto the floor. A glossy reflection of the candlelight, binding up the secrets of the quiet night. Tying a knot that is easy to slip, following the contour and the gentle curve, glossy and soft against the heavy skin, waiting for the magic to finally begin. Wrapped inside a satin ribbon tie, underneath the quiet, unassuming sky. Luxurious friction with every move, slipping right into a beautiful groove. No sharp corners, no jagged edge, standing on the softest kind of ledge. Let it unravel and fall to the ground without making a single solitary sound. Slip, following the contour and the gentle curve, glossy and soft against the heavy skin, waiting for the magic to finally begin. Wrapped inside a satin ribbon tie, underneath the quiet, unassuming sky. Luxurious friction with every move, slipping right into a softest kind of ledge. Let it unravel and fall to the ground without making a single solitary sound. Just let it slip from the fingertips, satin falling down. Just let it slip from the fingertips, satin falling down. Never planned to map the starry sky, just watching all the galaxies go by. But suddenly the gravity aligns, a gentle pull that redefines the lines. Caught inside a beautiful orbit with you, floating in an atmosphere perfectly new. No need for a compass, no need to steer. Everything makes sense whenever you're here. The rotation is steady and the climate is warm. A quiet sanctuary in the middle of the storm. Distance is a fiction we don't have to prove. Settling completely in a parallel groove. Caught inside a beautiful orbit with you, floating in an atmosphere perfectly new. No need for a compass, no need to steer. Everything makes sense whenever you're here. Perfectly new, no need for a compass, no need to steer. Everything makes sense whenever you're here. Just spinning around without a sound, perfectly aligned. Curled in a circle of velvet and warmth, protected from the incoming invisible storm. A low vibration sitting deep in the chest, the ultimate symbol of an absolute rest. A gentle engine humming in the throat, keeping the dreaming spirit afloat. Building a beautiful fortress of sleep, where all the imaginary secrets keep. Walls made of pillows and towers of down, far from the noise of a cynical town. A perfect escape from the gravity's pull, making the emptiness suddenly full. Guardians of slumber with the softest of paws, subject to none of the physical laws. The moonlight is painting the square on the rug, safe inside a sanctuary, beautifully snug. 9 lives of peace stretching out in the sun, a mystical journey that has just begun. Building a beautiful fortress of sleep, where all the imaginary secrets keep. Walls made of pillows and towers of down, far from the noise of the cynical town. A perfect escape from the gravity's pull, making the emptiness suddenly full. Guardians of slumber with the softest of paws, subject to none of the physical laws. subject to none of the physical laws.